everybody, and welcome to Less Loved. Last time we took a look at the first curse, so if you did miss that, a link will be in the description to the first curse, as well as the live commentary that I did with the first curse. Now, the weapon we're going to be talking about this time is one that got some pretty awesome ornaments recently, and that weapon is Red Death. Red Death is an exotic pulse rifle that has a Vanguard policy to destroy the weapon on sight due to it being a Guardian killer. That's a pretty badass backstory. Although I'm a Guardian and I probably shouldn't think that it's badass to kill Guardians, I kinda do. Now, the perks that are on Red Death: for your ballistics, you can use Accurized Ballistics, Field Choke, or Aggressive Ballistics. For your first perk, you have Unflinching. You can then choose between Snapshot, High Caliber Rounds, and Single Point Sling. And then finally, you have the Red Death perk, where each kill heals you and speeds up your reloads. Now, recently, like I said, Red Death got some super sweet new ornaments that look absolutely amazing. White Witch has to be my favorite ornament in the entire game. Although I do find it a little bit ironic and weird that the only portion of that weapon that doesn't have blood splatter on it is the big ass knife thing at the beginning. Yeah, it's a little weird, right? You got a big old knife. That's clean. That's clean. It's just blood all over my gun. Okay, good. Now, Red Death is not currently in the meta because of its archetype. It's a slower rate of fire pulse rifle when usually you want to go for the higher rates, such as Clever Dragon or Grasp of Malak. So when I initially used the weapon, I was like, oh boy, better strap in, it's gonna be a struggle. But then I started to just understand how I had to play with the weapon. Now, I think I say this in pretty much every Less Loved video because it's not all of the Less Loved weapons. You don't just pick them up and you're like, pacho, pacho, I'm a god. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't work like that. Usually there is some kind of learning period where you have to understand what is good about the weapon. And I think that's actually really cool about exotics. That's a whole other video, which I don't want to get into right now, but that's a cool thing about exotics. So with Red Death, what you have going for you is that, one, you have high caliber rounds. Now, high caliber rounds, we know how sought after they are on pulse rifles. Everyone wanted a high caliber Clever Dragon. That's what everyone wanted. You have that on Red Death. Now, you also have Unflinching. So in my mind, if you're hitting me with high caliber rounds and I have Unflinching, I should be flinching a little bit less than you are when I'm hitting you with high caliber rounds. I don't know if that's how that works or if that's just stupid logic, but that was a thought that I had and I thought it made sense. So when I started to realize that, okay, these are my strengths, I'm a slower rate of fire pulse rifle, I have to stand back a little bit more. I definitely have to hit my headshots because with any slower rate of fire weapon, it's a lot less forgiving when it comes to being precise. You have to hit your headshots. If you don't do that, you're gonna get wrecked. But I started to realize that, damn, Red Death can actually kill really quickly. You can stand far back, you can aim at people, hit those headshots, and they can go down very quickly. And I started having situations happen, which I'm sure you will see in the gameplay along the way somewhere, where I was able to just stand there and just boom, 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 people, and I would kill them and get my health back, and I was able to stay in that fight. I didn't have to leave because I was low health. I was staying in the fight. Even though I had multiple Guardians hitting me, I was able to take them down, get my health back, move to the next person, and as long as I was precise and I was calm about it, I actually ended up being able to kill them. There's not many weapons that can allow you to do that. Bad Juju's kind of good at it because you never have to reload, so you can just spray your butt off and kill things, but Red Death giving you your health back is a big deal, especially now. People don't expect to be shooting you and then you kill someone and get your health back. Like, they don't expect that. They don't expect to then have to chew through all of your health all over again. And they will probably have to reload after they've been getting your health down. You get your health back and they have to do it all over again. And you can actually end up picking up some pretty sweet multi-kills due to the Red Death perk. And I used Red Death for quite a long time. I sat down and had like a 6-hour play session of just using Red Death. And I started enjoying it so much that when it came to me putting on my try-hard weapons, because I was in a try-hard lobby or it was trials time, I really just wanted to use Red Death because I was like, oh, now this is how I play. I stand back a little bit, you know, I focus my shots. I'm not just spraying at people. I kind of want to just use Red Death because I had gotten so used to playing around its weaknesses and abusing the fact that you can get your health back with killing people with Red Death. So essentially, I fell in love with a weapon that the Vanguard told me to destroy. So I will probably have to continue my Guardian journey as a lone wolf, even though I kind of do that because, I don't know, I'm weird and like playing games by myself. But it's so worth it to be able to use this weapon. It's got such a character about it. It's got an awesome exotic perk. Being able to get your health back is just such an awesome thing. It looks absolutely beautiful. So Red Death, thank you for joining us on our journey. We love you, we appreciate you, and you are no longer less loved. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please do leave it a like and hit the subscribe button. Also in the description, I will have a link to the live version of this where I will be using Red Death in a live commentary. So if you do want to check that out, check the description. I will have a link there as soon as it is up and available for you to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll speak to you awesome people later. Bye.